All right. Well, welcome everybody and Happy New Year. Welcome to 2017. And today is the second day of the new year. And as we all know, at the top of the year, we all tend to make resolutions. We want to be prosperous. We want to have good health. We want to be able to live the best possible life in the new year. And that's precisely what this opportunity actually encompasses. So you're at the right place at the right time, seeing this information. In my opinion, it's an opportunity of a lifetime. My name is Tupac Derenoncourt, Diamond Senior Vice President with 5 Links. And my story is the story of humble beginnings. Okay, I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York, grew up in a 2-bedroom apartment in East Flatbush, Brooklyn, New York, first generation Haitian American. And just wanting more out of life, I decided to get on a Greyhound bus and change my environment. They say that if you've outgrown your environment, you need to change it. So I hopped on a Greyhound bus without my parents to go to college, and that landed me in Washington, D.C., where I attended Howard University from 1990 to 94. And while in school, I started a party and concert promotions business, trying to align my passion for music with my career. And it turned into my full-fledged career of close to 20 years. Never had a 9 to 5 after college, always entrepreneurial. But during the Great Recession in 2007, 8, I'd like to say, entertainment came off of everyone's budgets first before the housing market crisis and everything else. And so a declining income and some things that were happening in the family. I found out I was getting ready to be a father, along with the fact that my mom was getting ready to lose her house in the recession, all prompted me to look for a way to diversify my income and add an opportunity to my plate that made sense financially. And I started to look at traditional franchises like McDonald's, IHOP, Quiznos, Subways, Wendy's, so to speak, and I couldn't afford those opportunities. And so on the flip side, I started to look at things that I could afford, and nothing made sense. And so that being said, a good friend of mine, 3.5 months looking for an opportunity, a good friend of mine offers me the 5 Links opportunity, which ended up being an opportunity of a lifetime. He invited me to an information session close to a little over 9 years ago, and I found myself in your seat reviewing this information for the first time, and it absolutely changed my life. I was blessed to be able to get to the first leadership position, a senior vice president, within 10 months with no experience in telecom, energy, direct sales, health, and wellness, which was amazing. Was able to clear 6 figures in additional income, and that money solved a lot of the problems that I was looking to heal during that time. And so it definitely bridged the gap. But it didn't warrant my full time effort until 2 years into the opportunity, when I started to make more money in passive residual income, whether I got out of bed or not, than my business of 20 years in entertainment. And that's when I decided, hey, it's time to work smarter. I went full time. And by year 3, I was a platinum senior vice president. That simply means in this opportunity, when you have momentum, you can earn 7 figures annually. And it didn't stop there. We were able to promote 67 senior vice presidents on my team, along with 8 platinum senior vice presidents and multiple $1 million earners on my team as well. And it's just been an incredible journey. And really, what I'm about to share with you in terms of compensation and the business plan and the products that we offer and who we are and everything else is great. But the unseen is what's priceless. The fact that I'm a stay-at-home dad that can pay all the bills, retire my wife, never miss the first steps, the first words, the first falls of my 2 children, retired my mother, and it's all really attributed to this opportunity. These are the things you're not going to see that are priceless to me in the journey. You're not going to see it in the presentation, however. So that being said, what makes it all possible? Well, it's a company that I have a whole lot of faith in. It's called 5 Links. It's based on 5 principles, linking them together. Hence, those principles are vision, integrity, opportunity, freedom, and success. Founded in 2001, we have actually 16 years of operation under our belt. The company is based in Rochester, New York, but you can build a business internationally throughout Canada, the United States, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Haiti, Mexico, and the Philippines. We've been listed in the Inc. 500, 5,000, top 500, 5,000 privately held companies 9 times consecutively. Representatives Come First is the model of the company. And we were the number one growing company in the city of Rochester in 2013, which is huge. If we were the number one city in New York or Washington, D.C., or your respective city that you're dialing in from, that would speak volumes as well. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, which is very important to our accreditation as well. So let's talk about direct sales as an opportunity. It trumps the movie, music, and NFL industries combined. The direct sales industry generates over $182 billion annually in sales. Okay, more millionaires are created from the direct sales industry than any other industry out there. And Five Links has been recognized as one of the top 100 companies in direct sales globally for many years. Our industry receives a lot of accolades. We've been given accolades from the likes of Jim Rohn, Sir Richard Branson, a multi-billionaire. He was actually the keynote speaker to our Network Marketing Pro convention in Las Vegas for the industry. Also, Robert Kiyosaki was a keynote speaker at one of our national conventions in Five Links, and he's the author of the Rich Dad Poor Dad best-selling book, along with Warren Buffett, who says never depend on a single income, make an investment to create a second one. And that's exactly what Five Links was for me. And I can tell you, Warren Buffett even owns a handful of network marketing companies in his portfolio. So why Five Links, you're probably asking yourself. There's many other options out there. And I like to say, pick your poison for lack of a better expression. Some people have no time, or buried in debt, overworked, underpaid, or doing all the right things, getting a good education, getting a good job, committed to the 40-hour-a-week grind, but at the wrong time. A declining industry. As we're transitioning from the industrial era to the information age, a lot of people have to shift what they were doing. And so, the promise, though, when you commit to the traditional route, that we all kind of are rooted into in terms of what we think success should be, getting a good education, getting a good job, 40 hours a week for 40 years, retire at 40% of your income, and living happily ever after. This system of success that we all believe in is failing 98% of the population. Only 2.8% of the population is actually able to retire independent of needing assistance. And if we know that it's failing that many people out there, we certainly need to understand that Plan B is no longer an optional scenario. We have to safeguard our livelihoods. So Five Links is that safeguard for you if you're looking for that comfort to be able to go to sleep at night knowing you have a plan B. So here's the thing. The problem is the bills are expensive. They're expenses. They come in every 30 days. Seems like as soon as you finish paying the last bill on your budget, here we go again. Somebody's getting paid on these bills every 30 days. And the question is, why not us? So our opportunity has products and services that actually allow us to get paid on, that people are using every day in the household. So when I ask you these questions, I want you to think, wow, we could get paid off of these products and services. Do you know someone that drinks coffee or tea? Do you know someone that uses credit cards or uses gas and electricity in the home, or visits a doctor or watches TV? Well, the answer is then you can get paid. Okay? Do you know someone that owns a business that uses energy, accepts credit cards, or needs small to mid-sized business funding, or offers healthcare solutions to their employees, or uses payroll services in their business? Well, guess what? You can again get paid off of those products and services. Our product portfolio is vast, consists of many different products and services. Our flagship product is a TV application that allows people to cut the cord with on-demand, over-the-top television. We also have gas and electricity services residentially and commercially in select markets. We have healthcare solutions. We just talked about that. Text marketing solutions for businesses, credit card processing for businesses, discount programs, small to mid-sized business financing, payroll services, coffee and tea, nutritional products, home security, business security, home internet services through all the major providers out there, and data protection and identity theft protection as well. So we all know that timing and positioning are the keys to success. In other words, being at the right place at the right time. There's tons of money that was made with the information age and the birth of the computer industry. And since then, Five Links actually emerged as one of the companies that allows us to be ahead of those trends and be able to capitalize on those trends and allows us to create a lot of wealth in the process. So Five Links was in advance of the deregulation of long distance. And when internet came to the market, we still market internet today. Okay, cellular phones, we marketed that as well ahead of the bell curve. And then we also have an opportunity still today to get paid on the deregulation of energy. We sold off our voice over IP opportunity, but I personally made millions of dollars there. And now we're again ahead of the curve. We actually were able to launch our over-the-top television streaming TV on-demand TV product called TV TEEVEE before DirecTV and many other huge companies that are publicly traded out there, which is huge. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're excited because according to Barack Obama, 99% of cable and satellite TV customers rent set-top boxes from their providers, and this costs homes an average of more than $230 per year. In my personal situation, we have 8 televisions, and my equipment rental alone is over $72 a month. Okay, so that being said, we could eliminate that. That's close to $1,000 a year when it's all said and done, and still be able to watch TV without set-top boxes. In 2015, the average U.S. household spent nearly $130 a month on cable and satellite television as well. Our application allows you to watch TV on an actual television through a Roku device, okay, or on a desktop with our desktop application, okay, and on a cell phone, should I say, or a tablet, with the applications being able to be downloaded in the Android market and the iTunes markets as well. Now, getting paid on this technology is phenomenal. Okay, in the last quarter of 2016, I personally now get paid on close to 1,000 TV orders, which is incredible because of our system. But understand this, we can also eliminate the cable cost altogether from your budget, whether you want to be in this for profit or just to save the money. And that's huge. So imagine referring 10 people to this incredible service, TV, and getting your service for free. So whether you want to get involved for profit or just save the money and put it towards your retirement, this is all possible. So you can become a business partner and market a product, so you can become an affiliate and actually get the product yourself and refer it to 5 individuals without having to be a partner and getting 10 individuals and getting your service for free. This grows virally because now your 10 want to do the same and eliminate their bill and so on and so on. Before you know it, 10 times 10 turns to 100 individuals, to 100 times 10 turns to 1,000, 1,000 times 10, 10,000 and more. This can grow through unlimited potential, which is huge. So I'm not sure why anybody wouldn't want to capitalize on this trend. Over the next 5 to 10 years, you won't even remember what a set-top box looks like, okay, as the world gravitates to over-the-top television. So let's switch gears and talk about how do we actually get paid in our opportunity, okay? Well, we get paid very simply. So we actually start small and we grow the business. Just like Sam Walton started with one Walmart store in Bentonville, Arkansas, and before you know it, he opened another store 20 miles north, 20 miles south, 20 miles east and west. And now today, Walmart has over 8,000 locations that generate close to $500 billion in annual revenue every year. And 5 of his heirs, bearing his last name, are in the top 25 richest people in the world. Okay, if Sam Walton was alive today, he'd be the richest person on the planet. Okay, with a net worth of over $120 billion. That's almost double what our number one richest person in the world is today, and that's Bill Gates. So it would make sense that we all start in some fashion our own Walmart, our own distribution network, because he doesn't necessarily have a product or service that he sells himself. He sells everyone's product, and that's in essence what we're doing, and we're doing it online. And basically, it's all summed up with one quote from a gentleman by the name of J. Paul Getty. You guys may have remembered Getty gas stations. He was an oil guy. He said, I'd rather have 1% of the efforts of 100 people than 100% of my own efforts, because God forbid I can't go to work one day for whatever reason. I can't leave my bed. Well, I'll still earn 100% of my income if I'm earning 1% of the efforts of 100 people that can go to work. And so in life, we call that leverage. And if you're not willing to explore leveraging, typically you will be leveraged at a job. Okay? We've all heard the saying, teamwork makes the dream work, but let's make the dream work for us as well. So that being said, you start with 2 business partners in your first 30 days, get 12 customer points. Your partners need at least 8 customer points, and you've achieved the first corporately earned position of executive trainer. What are customer points? Each of our products and services that I just went over on the first half of the presentation has a point allocation from 1 through 6, depending on what it is. Let's walk through the house quickly. All right, my first natural behavior is to disarm my home alarm unit. Well, that's 2 customer points, plus it's a $400 one-time bonus, plus residual income. My next natural behavior is to turn the lights on. 2 customer points, potential savings, and you're earning money. Okay, turn on the gas stove. You're earning money. You're potentially saving money, and it's 2 customer points. These are things I would do regardless of being involved in 5 links or not. And then turn on the TV while dinner is warming up. It's actually 2 customer points and definite savings, and you're earning money there as well. Internet, because the TV application runs over the internet, that's 1 customer point. Identity theft protection, which we all need, customer point, you name it. We have credit monitoring, which is a customer point, coffee, tea, protein shakes if you're into working out, point, paid. 12 customer points could be a derivative of just flipping the house, so to speak. So accomplished executive trainer in your first 30 days, and you've actually broken even in terms of what it costs to get involved in this opportunity with the $250 bonus, leaving you nowhere else to go up from there, which is huge. But here's the thing. We all know that there's overachievers out there. So why make the minimum the maximum? If you can get 3 business partners in the enhanced quick start, which is new as of yesterday to our compensation plan. So again, Happy New Year. Well, you get 3 business partners qualified with 8 customer points, and then you get 15 versus 12 customer points sold off of your website. Do that in 30 days and it'll pay you a $400 bonus. 4 and 20 will pay you $600 in a bonus. 5 and 25 gives you a check with a comma in it, $1,000 in your first 30 days, giving you 4 times your initial investment. And again, nowhere else to go but up from there. When I looked at traditional franchises, it said 3 to 5 years just to break even. Okay, here we could get more than your initial investment in the first 30 days, which is incredible. So again, leverage your time. We're 5 teammates now, can get more customers than you can, and you'll earn a small percentage. And then when they duplicate their efforts, 5 times 5 turns to 25 more team members to 125 and so on. Again, your team now, just like your customers on TV, can grow through unlimited potential. But what does that mean financially? Well, let's just say you did your best and you shared the opportunity with everyone and only 5 people joined your team. Well, 5 individuals getting 10 customers and you're earning 50 cents per customer would only yield you $25 in passive residual income, and this money shows up every 15th of the month. Okay? Well, if those 5 duplicated your efforts and got their respective 5 times 5 would be 25 more teammates. Well, that's 5 times the income at 125 in addition to the $25 a month. And then the 25 get their 5, which turns to 125. And then that's 5 times the 125, which is what? 625, 625 extra dollars. Okay. Before you know it, 625 people on your team on the 4th duplication cycle, all getting 10 customers. You're earning 50 cents. Add $3,125 to your monthly income. That's right. You got to add all of these together here. And here's the kicker. Even if it took you 5 years, okay, each cycle duplicating in a year, giving everybody a chance to get 5 people in a year, 5 years removed from today, 3,125 people join your team, getting 10 customers, and you're earning 50 cents on their customer volume. That's an additional $15,625, which would bring your monthly residual income over $20,000 a month. Okay? Whether you got out of bed or not. Who's not getting out of bed as early anymore? And we're not talking about possibly down the line, in theory, this can happen. It's happening to many individuals that got this information 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 years ago. The only difference is time in building the business. Okay? When I modeled my behaviors after wealthy individuals, added passive residual income, and changed what I was doing with my time, I watched less football, I did more presentations, and now I'm a stay-at-home dad that can pay the bills. Okay? As you can be, is the point. So the residual income is one of 2 major ways we get paid. As your team is growing, everyone has to get 8 customer points to be qualified. Qualified means you're commissionable, okay? Because products and services have to sell in our industry in order for you to get paid. Well, every time somebody comes on board, gets 8 customer points, a customer acquisition bonus is paid the following week on Friday. One time, but this money can ramp up. So for the executive trainers, not only did you get your initial investment plus back in the first 30 days, every time someone's joining your team, you can earn $20, okay, based on the 8 customer points that they've actually gotten to be commissionable. Promote 2 executive trainers on your team, you're now an executive director. Clear executive director in 60 days, and the bonus is now $750. Last month, it was $600. As of yesterday, it's an additional $150. So it's $750 to get to the next corporately earned position of executive director. And you doubled your CAB bonus to $40 versus $20 at ET. Promote 3 EDs, you're now a national director. And now you can make $95 in a customer acquisition bonus every time somebody's getting involved. We're coaching our national directors on how to get 10 people involved minimally a month, or at a maximum every week. 10 times $95, that's $950. Whether it's weekly or as low as monthly, this is great supplemental income. Okay? Promote 3 national directors you know. Senior vice president, you can make $125. Platinums and double platinums make $135. And then diamonds can make $140. Executive benefits kick in at SVP and above. At SVP, you get a BMW car allowance, production base, up to $800 a month to pay for your car, which is great because most of us pay for a car anyway. Let the company pay for the car, and you dollar cost average your car note money into your retirement funds, okay, which is great. There's an annual vacation. We're going to the Dominican Republic, Hard Rock Casino and Resorts this year. There's an expense account up to $1,500. That's, again, production based, anywhere from $500 to $1,500 a month to subsidize your business building activity, whether it's gas, tolls, hotels, airfare, dinner if you talk about business, and more. And you get 5,000 shares of stock options in the company. I mean, think about it. Would you like to have gotten 5,000 shares of stock in the company you work for today? A lot of people don't have equity in the companies that they work for. Or how about 5,000 shares of Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, or Google? Would that mean something? Oh, absolutely. Okay? And it was humbling to have gotten to this position in just 10 months with no experience. But it's more humbling to know that there's 67 individuals on my team that have achieved this position. And I realized today, wow, what if I said no to the opportunity? Hundreds of people, thousands of people would have been implicated. They wouldn't have gotten the information to just make an extra $200 a month to making millions of dollars. It's all being done. And thank God I said yes, because I would have closed out the information from getting to my friends and family network. Okay, so just understand, when you're making a decision, you're not making a decision for yourself. You're also making it for your friends and family network. Within 3 years, again with no experience, I got to Platinum Senior Vice President. They added a Bentley to my garage. I started to get annual bonuses, now totaling over the last 9 years over $500,000. And these bonuses are a derivative from all the customers in the company contributing to an escrow account dubbed the Platinum Pool. And if you're Platinum, you get to share that revenue every year. There's a dream vacation again for two, all expense paid. We're going to Hawaii this summer, in addition to the Dominican Republic, which is going to be phenomenal. Last year we went to Alaska. The year before that to Dubai, which was incredible. You get an additional 5,000 shares of stock options here. Plus, you get a Super Bowl ring full of diamonds if you're a male, and a pendant for your necklace if you're a female. Again, humbling to have gotten here in just 3 years. But I'm on my second Bentley. I'm on my third BMW. That's how long it's been. So I'm telling you, the proof is in the pudding. And again, it's humbling to know that 8 people on my team got to this position, and a handful of them have been $1 million earners as well. To the left, you see the Bentley Mulsanne that the company pays for. And to the right, when you hit diamond, you can get some toys of your own here. And that's yours truly there in the middle. So it took me 8 years to get to Diamond Senior Vice President. And the benefits are, you keep your SVP and Platinum benefits, along with earning a $300,000 bonus that's paid $25,000 a month for 12 consecutive months for your first year at Diamond. And then it defaults to $10,000 a month in a lifestyle bonus, in addition to all the money you're making, which is huge. And then you get another 10,000 shares of stock options in the company as well. I'm the second diamond. The first diamond actually got there in just 9 years. And the idea is we're showing you how to abbreviate a 30-year mortgage to under 10 years. Okay, abbreviate a 30 years worth of income to under 10 years for many people. So again, this is a phenomenal way to get ahead of the ball, because so many people are trapped in a rat race. So the choice is yours. Compare the corporate America model to the 5 links model. I always tell people this is about creating options. Keep your day job until your residual income is $1 above all your bills. And now you have options. You can stay at the job if you love it and bank the money, or you can quit your job because it was stressing you out. Either way, it's all about creating options. So we get paid to share the products and services and get customers. We get paid. Share 5 links as an opportunity and empower people with an opportunity like we're doing tonight. We get paid. And helping others do the same, and we get paid. So get started tonight is the idea. $249. We have $249 mistakes in our closet right now. Everything is turnkey, operational, ready to go. There's a website. You pick a template. We can have that up and running tonight. There's a backside called the virtual office, which is like being behind a digital cash register where you see all your customers coming on board, all your business partners coming on board, how you're getting paid on the activity. There's ongoing trainings. There's the My 5 Links app, which is a mobile website that allows you to run your business from a smartphone, even from a beach chair, which is incredible. There's representative support. There's over 100 representatives that work 6 days a week at our corporate office to assist us in building our business and handle our customers. And we don't have to pay them. It's part of the deal. I like that. And every system of success has an educational component to it. There's 5 Links TV and 5 Links University, so that you can get up to speed on learning how to build a business in the industry. And then, of course, last but not least, we have our 5 Links International events. The next one will be in Atlanta, Georgia, at the Georgia World Congress Center, March 8th through March 11th. And people from all around the world are flying in. There'll be over 10,000 people in attendance, and we're excited about the international convention. And that's basically where we get our personal development. We have keynote speakers. You hear from all the top leaders in the industry giving you tips and strategies. And it's all happening in one weekend. So you don't have to try to travel and find out from all of the different dozens of leaders that are out there how they're successful. They all come to you in one location. And very rarely does personal income exceed personal development. So this is a personal development journey with a compensation plan attached to it. And the better person you become, the more money you can make. Okay, so get started today. At the end of every presentation, there's 3 types of people that see this information. Person number 1 says, actually, person number 3, let's go backwards. Person number 3 says, thanks, but no thanks, not my cup of tea. And I say, well, we offer tea in our product portfolio. It's amazing. You should try it, right? So the idea is support the person that saw your diamond potential, just like the person that invited me out to the meeting saw my diamond potential when I didn't even see it in myself. You'll save money, they'll make money. It's a win-win. Guess what? And we don't support each other enough in our communities at the end of the day. Support. Person number 2 has questions, and I encourage you to get on a 3-way call with an executive and hire in a business, get all your questions answered. And after this webinar tonight, one of the things that you're going to see, it's almost like that car you like, and then now you see that car all over the place all of a sudden. The car was always there, and so is opportunity. After tonight, you're going to think about everyone moving into a new condo, a new apartment, a new home, and needing all of the different services from gas, electric, home security, television, internet. And you're going to be like, wow, I could be getting paid on all of these things that people need anyway. Okay, so after tonight's webinar, you're going to see opportunity everywhere. And you're going to be like, I need to join that business. There's no better time than at the top of the year with a new opportunity. Get involved. Get your questions answered. Person number 1 says, absolute no-brainer. My last pair of shoes cost more than this. My Christmas list that I spent all my money on was way more than this, and the money is gone. I'll never see it again. Well, this is an opportunity to get involved, roll your sleeves up, and earn potentially millions of dollars in this opportunity like many people have. So again, God bless you in your decision, but make sure you get back to whoever invited you out tonight, okay? And I'm going to go into what's called a quick start training right now, which will take 5 minutes of your time just to make sure that you're well prepared. If you're looking to get involved and you're seriously looking at this is a great opportunity, what's going to happen now is I'm going to give you some best practices, some insights, some strategies to maximize your income over the next 30 to 60 days. So you get your vital information to whoever invited you out tonight, and we can get your website up and running, including the payment. You also got to understand we only do 2 things. We keep it very simple. We get customers, we get business partners, and then we could get referrals too. If somebody says, no, I don't want to be a customer, no, I don't want to be a partner, a referral is a kind gesture as well. Now, here's something that we just added to our compensation plan yesterday, where you can actually make a lot of extra money simply by achieving what we call open line bonuses. So to the left, executive trainers can get an extra $100 to $2,500 depending on how many people are joining their group, from 3 to 20, as you see there. Executive directors can get an extra $500 for 5 people joining their team as a group, whether they got somebody on board or not. And it could be somebody in their group. All the way through 50 representatives coming on board to make an extra $8,000. National directors could go from 15 people added to their group in the calendar month to making an extra $2,000 to 100 could be an extra $17,500. And then you got senior vice presidents who can earn an extra $2,000 for a small amount of 25 people. That's less than 1 person a day joining their group. It's a group effort here. And then guess what? You can make all the way up to 200 individuals coming on board to make an extra $30,000 bonus, okay, which is phenomenal. So we like to say, make sure you're following the 5 links to success. Text 5 links to 55255 to stay in the information loop. Download the My 5 Links application right now from the Apple Store or the Google Play Store. And once you submit your payment, you can log in with your ID, your rep ID number, and begin to manage your business from your smartphone. Become your own customer today. The most important piece is to support your own business. If there's any line item on your budget that represents something that you can now save money and make money on. And then the rest is getting 5 I owe yous, 5 I love yous, 5 friends, 5 family members to support and be a customer and get something from your website. Sorry about this page not showing properly here. And then you want to watch the First Things First video, which is available on, write this website down, presentation.5links.com. Again, presentation.5links.com. If I left you with that website, It does this presentation for you, and you can get to the top ranks just by showing people. It's just a numbers game. Okay, you want to make a list of at least 200 names. Okay, and we go by the 10% rule. 10% of the 200 people will even give you the time of day to look at the presentation in the first 30 days. Well, guess what? That's 20 individuals. 10% of the 20 individuals will get involved right away. And that there goes your 2 individuals that you needed to break even. It's just a numbers game. And if you go through the numbers, you'll have success and continue to share the opportunity. Last but not least, you want to get together with an executive in the business within 48 hours of getting involved and go over a game plan. Because one of the things we like to do is make sure we launch your business with a home meeting or in a group setting, and getting people in front of the opportunity. And guess what? By default, we're going through the numbers and helping you achieve success. Okay? Your success is important to us. Then you get your 2 business partners. You've broken even with a $250 bonus. And then you definitely want to take advantage of the quick start bonuses all the way up to $1,000 that you can achieve in your first 30 days. So that's the end of tonight's presentation. Last thing I'll leave you with is beware of the dream stealers. Okay, there's people that say you can't do it, and then guess what? You end up making way more money than their opinions could have possibly have helped you earn. So make sure you're listening to yourself, saying, okay, I need to do something different. I need to do something smart in addition to what I'm already doing that has that upside, that's not going to cost all the equity in my home and my retirement fund to get started. Okay, so God bless you in your decision. Again, get back to whoever invited you out and let them know where you stand. And we will see you on the beaches of the world, definitely at the bank. Again, my name is Tupac Court Diamond, Senior Vice President with 5 Links. And thank you for logging on, and have a happy new year. God bless. This webinar is officially over.